Welcome back to the Caribbean Globe YouTube channel with Kevin and Richard. Remember to like and subscribe to all our social pages, Facebook, Twitter, and all of them, the Caribbean Globe, all the time. Today we want to have a look at it, look at this issue, Kevin. The whole thing with that gas station explosion or gas station fire in Jamaica. I've seen the star that the wife is really complaining about, the lack of help that her husband got. Nobody helped him while the fire, because if you look in the video, you would see this man was on fire. Nobody came to him help. In the start, it's been reported that the wife of Daniel Farquharson, the man who died as a result of his injury, sustained at the gas station fire in Mandeville, is pleading for videos and pictures of her husband circulating on social media to be taken down. So she wants the video to come down. Farquharson could be seen on video with burned patches on his body, the evidence of the horror he had experienced at the Heavens Fesco Gas Station. She said in court, "I would want them to take it down. I don't want to remember him like that." Cheryl Farquharson's wife of 20 years to Daniel Farquharson. The Star reported yesterday, talking to the family in Upton Pen, Hatfield, where they live. It says the pig farmer and mechanic died yesterday at the University Hospital of the West Indies. He was transferred from the Mandeville Regional Hospital, but succumbed to his injury. He didn't get any help.
Yeah.
Nobody helped him. He was just there, and they were just taking pictures and pictures. I heard that they were saying he was a madman. That is why they don't help him. They didn't help him, the wife said. Instead of taking pictures, you should have your brother. You should have been your brother's keepers first. So that quite significant,
yeah.
Kevin.
Looking at the video, it looked like it was quite a lot of people there as well.
There's quite a lot of people there.
Yeah. Maybe we have to take this. Maybe the people who was there will have a different different account of the whole thing, because I can't believe that nobody out of that is looking at these videos about 100 people there, and none of them even because me could I hear from the video several people that say call the fire brigade.
Yeah, people were shouting out them kind of thing, but nobody went over to even try to touch him. One of the things though, Kevin, is and what bothered me, and then I saw a story again in the Star that came out yesterday that because I was wondering whether or not these facilities are pretty much up to standard in terms of the safety measures. So the Star got in touch with the Minister of Science, Energy, Technology, the Honorable Favour Williams. Of course, he was appointed recently after the previous minister had to leave office for scandals, in terms of the spending of money on parties and all kind of things. So that was a big thing. She said an inspection was done the last time, September 2019, found the facility was perfect in its operation. So they never find anything wrong with it. Of course, the owner for this gas station was a past president of the Jamaica Gasoline Retailers Association too. So this man would have been around a long time and been into the business for quite a while. So the ministry found that there are safety measures, but what bothers me is whether or not the gas station attendants and people in general, how do we respond to situations like this? Do we have any knowledge of these kind of things? Because we have a lot of gas stations around the place, and it seems like people never know how to respond to it at all.
Yeah, there must be like at school or any kind of public areas, they always have like a system, like a fire drill. When there's a fire, this is what happens. Everybody move to this area or that area. So, like in a petrol station or a gas station, you always have to have some kind of protocol if something go wrong, because obviously it's a risky area where you can't have a cigarette or you can't light anything in that area. So there must be some kind of evacuation system or some kind of cordon arrangement to say, all right, if something like this happens, this is the steps.
Yeah.
First, move people from there, move people to there, this and so on and so forth. Looking at the video, we can only talk about the video. Looking at the video, it looked like it was very casual.
Yeah, like, people just standing around.
Yeah, people just standing around and
just talking and
and car engines.
Because in my mind, Kevin, one of the things that I think that a gas station would have is like fire extinguisher. I don't know if that can use on a person, or you get a blanket, or you have these kind of thing with a wet blanket or thing or whatever. What do you do?
Yeah.
Do you have and then now, even though the fire service might not come, should a gas station be outfitted with fire hose where them have? You can't
use fire. You can't use water for out them to fire them.
I don't know, Kevin. I'm just saying, what is it? They must have something that them use. Whether a fire extinguisher or water or sand or a thing like that. Because we know them always have sand thing at gas station and all them things. What is it that they use? Because the attendants look like them did just stand around and sit around same way while the gas would leak out and everybody was just pretty much casual about the thing.
Yeah, well, you see, when it work, man, you have a person who said this is the first aid person. This is the person where you go to if you get a cut or something. Now, what me want to know is, in this gas station, who is responsible for the emergencies? What
safety?
Something happen. Who is the person? Because somebody must be in charge. Well, okay. What about the supervisor? The supervisor, the manager. Because even in a shop, if you're in a shop and something happening in the shop, the shop manager say, all right, listen, close shop, whatever.
Somebody has to make a decision.
Yeah, you have a chef in the restaurant where I can say, we have to close down because somebody find a fly in the food or something. No, it just looked like it was a free-for-all. Based on the video, I can only talk about the video still. Based on the video, it looked like it was a free-for-all. Nobody never take charge of the situation. I said, all right, listen, we have an emergency situation here. We have to evacuate. We have to make sure nobody is in this area.
Yeah.
Even when there was a fire, even when the fire was there, people were still standing quite close to where the fire was. It's unreal.
And to tell you how lucky we are, how lucky that situation is, Kevin, is that remember there would have been gas oil, diesel, the gas station sell all of them things.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing though, Kevin, so it was just a fire.
That could be so much worse.
All of them things that could have exploded. Because them have storage tank of
cars,
these
cars
things.
Cars that have petrol in them as well. Cars that have fuel.
It could have caused an explosion and all of them people that stand around and look, all of them would have been caught up in that explosion, because the explosion would have been pieces of things would have been flying and gasoline would have been flying, so whether or not you run from the thing, it gonna catch you. You understand? So it could have been seriously worse, and this is a serious thing. We need to have people properly trained in terms of how them respond to it. What to do that instant moment.
Hopefully, this will give this is an example. Set an example for the future where we can have some systems in place in even the most remote area where we have a gas station. Them can have some plan put in place for safety, just to make sure that people safe, because gas station is a volatile area. Them have petrol, fuel running. You have to take some kind of precautionary measure.
Because right in the article in the Star, it says the minister is urging all the gas station owners to ensure that their staff receive the proper training, so they can respond to similar situations. So that's something that needs to be done.
Yeah, sometimes when something like this happens, that's when people wake up and realize that there is actually steps that need to be taken to make sure that these things don't happen again. But it's just sad that somebody has to lose their life for we see.
Or wake up to it.
Just how it goes sometimes, but hopefully, this is the last year. I'm sure we're gonna hear something else happen, but obviously not exactly this. This obviously can't happen again.
Well, thank you, viewers and subscribers. Remember to, to like and subscribe and check out our other social media pages as we, will be out for today. But join us again as we bring you this and much more.
Yeah, and remember to comment. Let us know your views on the whole issue with this Mandeville gas station fire. Thank you for listening again. Thank you for watching and listening.